All right, what's up, everyone? My name is Jordan, and this is Bright-Eyed Birding. So I just wanted to tell you guys all about Global Big Day. Global Big Day will take place on May 13th of this year, so this Saturday coming up. It's an event that takes place all over the world where people go out and look at birds and try to break records. Last year, they saw an extraordinary 7,682 different bird species around the world, and 201 countries participated during that time period. You can think of Global Big Day as kind of like a holiday for birders. It's the biggest day of the year. You get to go out and spend your entire day birding with family and friends. I'm just getting giddy thinking about it, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. So how can you participate, and what do you need to know to be successful during Global Big Day? Well, number one, you need to make an eBird account. What is eBird? eBird is a global citizen science project that allows you to log your different species of birds straight from your phone. They have an app and a web-based application that can help you be successful during your birding excursions throughout the day. On the eBird app, you can make an account and log your birds, and it'll keep track of your birds over your birding career and over your birding time, which is really cool. It has different things like stats, birds seen. It also is a great resource to help you find birds that you might be looking for to add to your life list. Once you set up an eBird account, I then encourage you to download the Merlin ID app. Merlin ID is a great app that allows you to have a field guide in your pocket on your phone. It's free. It has a really friendly user interface. Let's say I'm looking at an American coot, for example, and I'm not sure what it is. So I'll go to Merlin ID. I'll click on Start ID. Then I'll click on the date, my location, as well as what size is the bird. Then what are the primary colors of the bird? And then I will also make sure I click on what are the behaviors of this bird that I'm looking at. Then Merlin ID will suggest birds in my area, and I'll be able to cycle through them and filter out what bird is this bird. It's a great resource. I encourage you all to download it. A few other cool features that Merlin ID has is they have a sound ID option. So let's say you're out in the wild, you hear this really distinct call that you don't recognize yourself. You can click the sound ID option and different bird species will pop up. Always double check this. Unless it's a bird that's fairly common in your area and that you've seen before, then go ahead and trust it. But if it suggests a spotted owl, for instance, in the middle of the day, maybe be a little bit weary of how accurate that information is. Another feature that Merlin ID has is their Photo ID app. If you take a good photo of a bird, but you're not sure what it is, just submit it to the Photo ID section on Merlin ID, and it will get pop-up suggestions of what that bird could possibly be. It's not 100% accurate, but it's a really cool feature and a really cool tool to help you with your birding journey as well. So the eBird website also lays out a few tips and tricks on how to be successful during Global Big Day this year. The first is to get an eBird account, like I've already told you to do. This is an event sponsored by eBird. Your observations will directly help science around the world. So it's really important that you have this eBird account to make a big difference on us logging what birds we are seeing. The second is to just watch birds on May 13th. Last year, the goal was for everyone to reach 100 species seen during the day. It doesn't really matter if you hit that goal. That's just something that you can reach for, you can stretch for. But go to your local birding spots and just take out some binoculars and go look at birds. And then use Merlin ID to help you log those birds in eBird. The last step is to go onto eBird and log what you see, log what you hear. These important steps will help you be successful on Global Big Day, and hopefully we can break last year's record of 7,682 species worldwide. Another cool feature on eBird's website is that they have a live, real-time Global Big Day page. On this Global Big Day page, you can look and see the bird observations roll in. So maybe you can't make it. Maybe you can't make it out into the field that day. Maybe you can only go out for a little bit. But you can open up the eBird page online and look at what birds are being seen all over the world. It's such a cool thing to help unite us across the world and help us see some really cool birds in the process. Last year, the United States alone submitted 70,000 checklists, or 70,000 observations of them going out into the field and logging what they saw at different time periods during the day. However, the country that takes the cake as far as diversity goes in the species that they were able to identify was Colombia. Colombia identified a whopping 1,538 species by themselves. That's absolutely amazing. I can't wait to check out eBird's page and see what's rolling through on Global Big Day. So I compiled a few helpful tips for Global Big Day in case you're deciding you want to do this, you want to go out. What should I bring? What do I need to prepare for? Number one, wear sunscreen. Birding is an outdoor activity. It doesn't matter if it's cloudy, sunny. Protect yourself from the sun, wear sunscreen. Number two, plan on bringing tons of water. You're outside, walking around. Some of you might be in warmer climates at the moment. Make sure you have water, make sure you're hydrating yourself. Number three, a pair of binoculars would be super helpful. It doesn't have to be a super expensive pair, but maybe borrow one from a friend if you don't have a pair already, to be able to identify those birds that are a little bit further out than what you can see. Number four, if you're planning on taking photos of birds, videoing any birds out in the field, make sure that you bring maybe some extra batteries for your camera. I'm planning on charging 4 for my day trip. I don't know if that'll be enough. Hopefully it is. But yeah, make sure you have those extra batteries so you can capture all of those moments while you're birding. Number 5 goes along with the batteries. Make sure you have an extra SD card with a little bit more memory in case you run out of storage while you're out in the field and you might run into a bird you've never seen before. And then number 6 and last, make sure you have fun. Go out there with friends. Don't make it a stressful activity. Birding is one of the most relaxing activities that I've ever done. Make sure you take a moment to be present in your surroundings. Take a moment to be present out in the wilderness and enjoy your time out there. Leave a comment down below. What was your favorite bird that you saw during the day? I would love to hear. I would love to hear your observations. Let me know in the comments below. Are you going to join me for Global Big Day? Are you going to go out into your favorite birding hotspots and see what you can find? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys. The channel's only been out a week, but I already feel your support. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope to see you all next time on Bright-Eyed Birding.